Two Thais have been arrested in connection with the kidnap of a Chinese woman whose husband paid millions of baht ransom for her release. 4 more warrants are out, and it's expected that the first 2 will soon be singing like canaries. A gang of 11 men in all abducted her at the airport as she arrived here in Bangkok, demanding money, but once it was paid, they demanded more before giving in and releasing her. Bangkokians will have a better ride available to them by next month, this as local taxi firms upgrade to Mercedes. Mercs equipped with the latest comforts will be up for grabs as metered taxis. Prices are of course a little higher, 150 baht for the first 2 kilometres and then 16 baht a kilometre after that, but making comfortable rides affordable. Bad news is on the way as the cost of electricity is set to rise in Thailand. The cost of oil has risen and will be passed on to consumers. How much, we don't know, but as oil hits $80 a barrel, the rise can be expected before year's end. Paraquat won't be banned for use in Thailand. The weed killer and dangerous poison is to be left on the shelf for farmers to buy, but with the understanding that sales will be later restricted in some way. A review committee was told that an alternative that is equally effective is not available. The contact weed killer kills everything it touches. A Swiss expat here in Thailand for 20 years has been arrested as part of an ongoing series of raids on pedophiles. He was found to be in possession of child pornography, including children between the ages of 4 and 18. This as his computers were checked during a raid in his Pattaya home. He now faces jail. 248 video clips were stored in his home that was raided after a tip-off. A Saudi man was taken into custody in Bangkok main airport yesterday. Lucky for him, as he was drunk and aggressive. Unlucky that he missed his flight, but lucky as alcohol is totally forbidden in his home country, and he would likely have still been intoxicated when he landed there. Police arrested him after he sat shouting and throwing things at passers-by. One jailbird wasn't as sick as his guards thought he might be. Guards at Lampang jail took their ward to a hospital after complaints of stomach pains. It seems that he recovered quickly as he picked the lock on his handcuffs with a piece of wire and escaped into a nearby forest. A manhunt is now on for the convicted drug dealer. Meanwhile at home in Pattaya, and there are reports of problems on the sand. Despite City Hall clarifying that deck chair vendors are restricted to only marked out areas, a party of Indians claim that they were thrown off the beach after parking themselves there on a blanket. They complained to police who are investigating. Checks on street drains have been carried out all week to ensure that none are covered or blocked, especially in market areas. This as rain continues daily. Street flooding can be reduced if drains are clear, but in many places cardboard or wood is used to block them in market areas. A build-up of sand combined with the dumping of hardcore to create a barrier has made the main back road from Hua Yai around its own reservoir dangerous to many vehicles. Despite being a reservoir, a jet ski operation was set up years ago and dug out much of the land adjacent to the lake, seeing the road almost collapse in places. Dried sand washed down onto the road with nowhere to go has turned to concrete, and drivers, especially bikers, are advised to avoid the route. And with the Met Office promising highs today of just 31, dropping down to 28, and rain for much of the day. That is the local and national news from Fabulous 103 FM, keeping you in touch with Thailand and of course Pattaya, the city of fun.